What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the most recent update to the game, which is the brand new Hammer Jam. Now, this is literally the best Hammer Jam quite literally ever released in Clash of Clans, and here's why. There is literally 50% off cost and time for almost pretty much everything in the game. Now, that goes for buildings, that goes for walls, that goes for heroes, that goes for everything in your pet factory or your pet house rather, and it also goes for everything inside of your lab. So honestly, overall pretty insane. I'm pretty much going to be talking about what you can do to pretty much take advantage of these time costs and time reductions. Cost and reduction times. Pretty insane overall. Now, the first thing I do want to say is a lot of people I know, Town Hall 17 is seeming to be right around the corner. The main thing I would recommend, though, if you're not a fully maxed player, if you're a max, obviously stack your magic items. There is also some pretty decent packs in the shop. I mean, there's some loot packs. Obviously, if you're max, you're not going to need that, but if they have like a lot of builder potions or really anything of that nature, that might be good to snag, especially on the Supercell store as well. You can also get points when you buy stuff on the Supercell store if you decide to buy anything. Don't forget to use code TERM if you want to support your boy in the shop or the Supercell store. But anyways, we have quite a bit of magic items we've been actually using throughout all my accounts. Now, obviously, the power potions and the hero potions aren't going to be. I mean, you can use those to farm too, but I wouldn't really recommend using those. Obviously, you want to have training potions. There was a shop offer for like $1. It had like 4 training potions. I would say like $1 for training potions. It had like a builder potion, and I think it had like a research potion, which is pretty good. I would definitely pick that up if you can. Of course, I don't think Hammer Jam affects builder base, so don't really have to worry about that. I would say I would just literally say focus on grinding when it comes to getting loot. Just literally run sneaky goblins, like 5 super wall breakers, and I'm also running 3 gem spells and the rest haste. This is literally all I'm running, and I'm actually currently upgrading my heroes at the same time. Now, I am in war on this account too, but it doesn't even matter because one trick I'm doing is I'm literally taking advantage of Hammer Jam. One thing I will say is you always want to make sure your builders are busy all the time, and what you can do is you can time your upgrades like to be kind of like finished the next day, or like somewhat finished the next day when you plan on playing again. And I always try to keep my loot low too. Like, I just got done farming, spent all of my loot except for Dark Elixir. Like, there's really no way I could spend this Dark Elixir, unfortunately, because there's not really much you can spend Dark Elixir on. Now, I'm probably going to start something in my lab. What should I start? Let's see. Maybe I just go. I'm thinking I kind of want to go Druid to max it. I'll just go Druid to max it because why not? I use Super Witches. I use like 2 of them. So, yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to be using all of my lab potions, all of my builder potions that I can. So I pretty much already used all my builder potions, and I just keep replenishing them. Like, even just using like a research potion to speed up everything. Like I said, all the builder based stuff not really gonna matter. I might even actually end up selling these because I already have the 6 builder just for gems. Even the star jar too, I don't really need those. The shovels, 50 gems, you can also sell those for gems too. You can save up to buy maybe like, I don't know, an equipment. But yeah, as far as getting more builder potions, research potions, training potions, I wouldn't really recommend buying hammers at this time either, just because of the 50% cost and time reductions. What you can do is you can use your Climber League medals in the shop, which is what I would recommend. They're only 30 Climber League medals a piece. You can buy a bunch of these, keep all of your builders active at the same time, and then just pop a builder potion, and you would get so much more value, I think, especially because these upgrades are literally half the time. So using a hammer, especially in this case, normally would be good, but I feel like during Hammer Jam, when you're using these builder potions to actually like they'll get you even more value because the upgrades are gonna they're shorter time, and you're gonna get 6 builders actively working. So 6 times 10 is literally 60 hours. I think it's actually like 9 technically, because it's 10 times for 1 hour. So 9 times what 6 is. It's a lot. So I would recommend doing that, and then you can even take advantage of the Goblin Builder as well. I'm personally maybe not going to. I mean, I've been thinking about it, but I don't really have to. But if you want to like use your Goblin Builder to upgrade heroes as well, like, they're really not that expensive. I think it's only like 80 gems. So for like an upgrade, especially if you're popping like the builder potion, it might be worth it if you have some extra gems around. That's what I recommend spending your gems on, or just training potions. I always buy training potions in the shop. I wouldn't really recommend buying the ores though with gems. But yeah, I mean, overall, just really insane cost reductions. I'm just keeping all my builders down. I even have like a level 1 RC on my Town Hall 13. that I've kind of just been upgrading, and in the span of one day, um, literally with all the loot I've been getting, my RC is literally going to be level 5, which I didn't even realize this, but the RC herself is literally super expensive. I think like level 1 half off is like 35,000, 40,000, which means level 1 alone is 80k dark elixir, which is pretty insane. I think relatively speaking, like level 50 king is 80,000 dark elixir, so kind of goes to show like the royal champion is super expensive. See, I'm just keeping all of my heroes pretty much down throughout all these lower accounts. Obviously my main account is fully maxed, so like literally fully maxed. I just actually upgraded like my last supercharged building, so now the collectors are just sitting here with 1,000,000, which I think is pretty insane. One thing I was talking about on stream too is I wonder, once they like remove Hammer Jam, are these collectors going to stay like overflowing? Like what I mean by this is, like, you could see here, like my storages are overflowing with gold and elixir. Like it's normally 23 million capacity, but in this case it's 39 million out of 23 million. So I wonder if it's going to stay overflowing, which would be kind of insane considering Town Hall 17 is like kind of right around the corner. I mean, like it literally, they've been teasing it like all month, like the last month, with all this like, you know, teaser buildings they've been showing. They showed the new barracks level, the new spell factor levels, so it would be pretty crazy if I could also, like, you know, collect all of these, 1,000,000 each. What is that, like, how many collectors in the game? Like I think 7 of each plus the dark elixir. I mean, that would be quite a bit, and plus my storages that were flowing, plus rooms and everything. So I think I'm pretty much set for as far as I mean, I have six hero books. I kind of wanted to stack more, but if there's any offers in the shop, I might buy them. But yeah, I mean, these are pretty cool too. Obviously, I don't need to buy the loot ones because I'm maxed. But now I kind of want to just dive in and show what kind of like loot I've been getting. I kind of want to go into my replay log and just show you guys. It's been pretty insane, man. Like I've literally haven't even been using full army camps, and I've literally been getting like 1,000,000 each time, and I'm not even searching for that long. Like I am coming across like every like so few, like 33,000 dark elixir, and I don't even think I got all the loot on that guy. Like I think he had like 4 million gold and elixir, and he had 40k dark elixir, I believe. So pretty insane, man. Like you can literally just search for bases right now and you'll just find like insane, like even that normally is considered pretty good loot. During Hammer Jam is not even considered that kind of crazy loot anymore. Like 1,000,000 is not even like considered a lot anymore. Like I think certain times of the day now, it's currently 5:45 a.m. for me. I think this is probably the worst time to search for loot for me, but even then, like, look at this, I'm just searching. And even if you click on the collectors too, like it looks like these are not full, but they're literally holding 140,000 each. So it shows basically 1,000,000 of loot, right? All I literally have to do is click on the collectors, and I will literally take pretty much all of this guy's loot only by going for the collectors. As you can see here, it's pretty crazy. Like that's one thing I've kind of learned during this Hammer Jam, is even though they don't look that full, they kind of are. Look at this. Like I've literally only taken out the collectors, didn't even take out I think a single storage. They were all inside the base, and I literally just took the 1,000,000 just like that. So that's also another tip you can do when it comes to looting for Hammer Jam especially. And then after I use the goblins, I literally just replenish them. You pop a boost and you can get so much loot, man. I've also, like, all these walls here I have literally done throughout the entire time of Hammer Jam, and these walls are normally I think like 8 million. The crazy part is too is it's half off the price, right? But it also stacks with the gold pass. So normally, like if you see here, I think it's normally like 8 million or 8 point, I think like it's 8.2, but plus like the gold pass reduction. What is the gold pass? I think it's like 20 something percent with the gold pass reduction, right? I believe it is. Let's see. Yeah, 20% off. 20% off. So the crazy thing is it's literally stacks too, man. So yeah, like you're literally finding like even like on my alt accounts, I'm like finding, look at this first base, almost 1,000,000 gold, 1.6 million elixir, and literally 12k dark elixir. And if you even click on the storage, look at this, 100k. They don't even look full. Look at this. I'm literally gonna probably steal most, if not all, of the loot just by going for the collectors. It's actually wild. Like this base, you would think is like I would have to go like on the storages, because like the storage don't even look that full. Look at this. I barely even have like touched the collectors, and pretty much the entire amount of loot is like gone. It's actually crazy easy to farm right now. Like you might have to search a couple, but like in this case I didn't even have to search. Like I barely even searched for an attack, man. So let's see if I can get, oh, where's this guy's dark elixir? I think it's in the drill. Like literally all I have to do is just, you know, haste this, go in here, And then one trick I'm doing too is I'm also using, look at this, like all of it's gone. I barely even used goblins. Like it's actually insane. Another trick I would say too that I use is when I'm looting and when I'm doing farming. Luckily for me, my Grand Warden's actually maxed. Now, unfortunately, the RC doesn't have an equipment that actually targets buildings. Like, she doesn't target buildings. She only targets defenses, unfortunately. But one trick I've been doing when my heroes are up, I use like damage equipments on my heroes. Like, I'll use like the Earthquake boots, and I'll use the giant gauntlet or the spiky bowl if I do have it on the account. Just because it does damage and it also like destroys buildings, and it's really good for like destroying like storages, right? Also the giant arrow is really good for like sniping collectors. Hitting the dark elixir storage in the middle of the base is a really good way. And like the mirror spawns like 3 extra queens, which is good. I mean, you can also do like, I guess the actual like invisibility vial, which is pretty cool. Maybe even like the healer puppet, I guess, if you wanted to, but I'm just going for quick like snags here when I'm attacking. And then I'm running the Eternal Tome and the Fireball. Now this is because the reason why I'm running the Eternal Tome and not like the Lava Puppet or something else is because I want to be able to do the Fireball like quickly, but I don't want the Warden to like die. So I want to, basically what I keep doing is I literally just keep using the Warden with the Fireball just to like snipe storages, and I just keep doing that over and over and over, and he basically just never dies. So essentially I can literally just do something like, look at this base even has like a million loot again. It's so crazy, man. Like not even like searching at all, you just find a million loot every single time. Like I might have to like break in because the collectors are on the inside, but yeah, like I said, one thing I'll do is like in this case, like I'll just press the Warden here and just like snipe buildings just like that, and he'll literally be able to like do this until he just dies, like, which he probably won't because I just keep like bringing him back. So like, and I can even like tank with the RC too. I feel like doing that, like that way he won't even die even more. So try to break this stuff here. There is just so much loot across all of these bases, and it's so easy to get. Do a little haste vial here. Maybe get this dark elixir if I can. Now the Warden did die, but it's because I used them because I was trying to show, you know, pretty much what I meant. I mean, even like this elixir storage, like I could go for that, but I'm not going to. I mean, I pretty much got like, look at the loot. It's just literally insane. Not even using the full army. It's just so insane, man. Just go and train back my stuff here. And I've literally just been grinding like off stream too, man. I've just been doing like farming off stream because the loot is so good. You don't even have to search for that long, and you can pretty much just find crazy loot, man. So yeah. Pretty much just to recap, don't forget to use all your magic items. I would say always keep builders busy. Always like try to use your Calamity Metal shops, Calamity Metals in the shop, in the Calamity Metal shop, to get builder potions, resource potions, training potions. I wouldn't focus too much on getting hammers or wall rings. I don't really think they're worth it, and also loot is not worth it either during this time. I don't think it ever really is, especially because loot is just so easy to come by. What else? And also just using damage equipments, man. Using damage equipments to snipe off like the buildings, like snipe off the outside is really efficient. So I think that's pretty much it, man. I am planning on playing a lot more during Hammer Jam. I'm planning on doing like a long stream, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe I'll catch you guys in there. I stream literally every single day on Twitch. And one last thing I want to cover before I dip out is, let's see, yesterday. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Like went away. Here we go. Yesterday, I actually had my first ever podcast appearance. Shout out Reddit Talks Clash. Congressman Kubrick asked me to be on. If you guys want to check out the podcast, it's literally on YouTube. Was posted 12 hours ago. Pretty much just discussing Superfest and being in Finland. It was such a great time, man. Good little podcast we had. You know, you can see the chapters here, the invitation, the final wars, meeting Supercell, the next update. We also answered some listener questions. People were like listening in. It was like a live thing we were doing in the actual like Discord. So that was pretty cool, man. And we had some like, you know, talk in the end. It was a really good time, man. But yeah, if you want to watch the stream, I stream literally every single day on Twitch, and I also stream on YouTube as well, mainly on Twitch though. And I'm planning on uploading more videos. So if you have any ideas of what I can upload or what I should cover, I am planning on, of course, covering, you know, whenever Timeline 17 is going to drop. I'm planning on doing some sneak peeks. So, you know, let me know if you guys want to see that. And I think that's it, man. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.